Alright, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm just waiting for my buddy to show up. And we are headed out of state. Got my spare boots. Alright, so apparently he says his house in Maine that we're going to, it's really muddy up there, so I brought 2 pairs of boots. Alright, it's like 2:30. I forgot to mention, we get the pipe. There's, I think 100 feet of pipe. We are going to Maine to replace.
You want anything?
No, I'm good. You getting anything?
I'm gonna go see.
I don't know what the laws are, so I flagged the end of the boom. I don't know what the laws are in Maine, but whatever. Normally I'll sit the bucket flat, but it weeps a little bit because I got a hydraulic leak, and then when you get where you're going, this chain will be loose. So what I did was I found a spot where it would sit flat and not do this at all when it weeps, so the chain is still tight. So I got a spare tire, a bottle jack in the tongue, 10 ton, no, I'm sorry, 20 ton. Yeah, 20 ton. Pail of hydraulic fluid, machine's full, tubes of grease, just to piss off the liberals. Alright, well, we're going to Maine because his basement flooded at his house in Maine, and he can't get anybody there. Everybody's booked, and he can't get anybody to come out and do anything, and they won't let him rent a machine up there because he tried like 2 or 3 places, and because he doesn't have a license and he's not a contractor, they won't let him rent anything. And they told him one place you have to have a state of Maine license, so whatever that means, I have no idea. So it's Saturday, it's like 2:30 in the morning, and I told him, I said, we'll just take my machine, but we'll take your truck, that way I don't have to worry about scales. We made it to Maine. I don't think the dog's happy. Gotta unchain this and then show you what we're working on. I don't even remember what town we're in, but you know it's cold. We can get off this trailer real quick. Hydraulic fluid to the machine because it pukes them out the last time I used it. I get parts coming for the top cylinder up there, but it leaks. Cycle the hydraulics a little bit. I was just telling my buddy that he screwed up. I wanted to go south this winter, and he took me north. Told me he needs a new compass. Florida, not Maine.
I got a little giant ladder if you want me to push them up.
A little giant ladder?
Push it up.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Or are you confused?
Yeah.
Because little and giants. Never heard of that one before. Little giant. So the reason we're here is because this line is for the groundwater in the basement. And it dumps out into this ditch along the road, right where that white, I don't know if you can see it, right where that white fiberglass little, it's like a snow marker is. It dumps out right here. So, but it backed up into the basement and it flooded his basement and blew out the dryer. And I guess it is groundwater. So now that I'm on the other side of the wires, I gotta run up parallel to them and stay on this side of the wire. I don't know if you can see them. You'll see them in a minute. See them right there? They're hanging down. Now don't worry about them. I'm on this side. I'm just pointing them out. So I'll just stay on this side of them. It's just phone wire, but
I can throw a rope over them, suck them up to the other one.
yeah, don't bother.
What?
Don't bother.
Don't catch that push right there. Come out of the, force it out of the.
I don't think we're gonna be over there.
Yeah, when you're over there, I want you to take it out.
Oh, yeah, if you want me to take it out, take it out. I'm just saying, like, if you don't want it, it don't need to. This one?
Yeah, that one. That whole big mess.
You want me to put it in the back of your truck?
Yeah.
You can take it home?
Yeah.
This new thing for the camera. I'm not sure if I like it because it kind of sticks out in my face. So the septic pipe comes out of the front of the house, straight out, and then this drainage pipe that he's got comes out of the front corner. And then he said goes in this this depression. It's like we could see the trench depression. I'll show you real quick. It's like a really green, like, comes out like this. It's like a green low spot, and it's like extra green there because they probably topsoiled it. You see right behind the machine, you see this pattern of green, and then it's like a low lying depression. It comes straight out to here, he said. See the pipe? I guess it's picking up groundwater, and that goes right into the basement of the house, and drains out here. Where I live, we don't have any ditches and culverts and stuff. Everything where I live on Cape Cod has actual drainage pits and everything, and so this is like weird to me. Yeah, so we have like dry wells, drainage pits, stuff like that. So you get these wires right next to the machine. So he's gonna tie them up because this pipe runs under it. And the pipe is sitting in groundwater. My plan is we shoveled down, found the pipe. I shot it with the laser so we know the elevation of it, and then I added a foot because I don't want to rip it out of the house. So if I can get within a foot with the excavator, when I take this out, I can, you know, have him shoot with the laser and we can get within a foot, because I'm thinking it pitches a little bit. You know, I can't imagine like 6 inches of pitch or anything. That'd be kind of like quite a bit. So I added a foot. I'll dig down this to the laser foot, and then we'll shovel it, cut it, and then I can hog it out. Once we get the wires done. We found the bottom of the pipe, like the T. Problem is it's sitting in groundwater. So I gotta get rid of a lot of mud. Might have to dig a diversion trench. That's gonna fall where you're standing, so I'm just gonna take it.
You almost got another foot.
Yeah.
77 inches from the top of that foundation.
You got pipes all on the ground everywhere. I guess you'll be reseeding the lawn, huh?
I wish I had a plug to put in the basement so no more water came out of the basement.
Yeah, but you don't. So don't worry about it. Just make sure I don't yank the pipe out.
I think I see it right there.
Yeah.
You want me to go down and see?
Yeah, hold on. I'll use the back of the bucket, no teeth.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, buddy.
Alright. Well, let's see if we can't shovel and get the water at least to, if the water, I got an idea. Let's cut that pipe,
Yeah.
and then I can hog a hole down here, let the water run down to here for now. So we can make the connection up there. You're not gonna make the connection with that T sitting under all the water. The trench is pitching down.
We're gonna do away with that T anyways.
Yeah, do away with the T and just do like the fern coat right to it.
Yeah, I got a 4-inch vertical.
But I don't want to. I want to hand do away with it because if this thing will yank it out of the foundation.
Right.
So let me.
Can you dig beside that and let the water go below it?
I can, but I mean we don't need that pipe no more. Let's just cut it and then I'll punch a hole.
All right.
You got a saw?
Yes.
Yeah, let's just cut that pipe. I'll shovel around it and expose it more.
Yeah.
We'll just cut it and then I can hog it out of there. I gotta dig a ramp though. I'm not that athletic. Garden gnome. All right. I don't want my camera to die, so I'll check back in once we've made some progress. He wants to come out at the ditch like a little bit higher than this what this pipe's at now. So my plan is to just run down the top of this pipe and then put the new scheduled 40 pipe right on top of it. And then check it, because it dives down up there. So what I'll do is probably run next to it, but really muddy stuff up here in Maine. What I'm saying, look at the mud in the bucket. Like I said, I live on Cape Cod. I'm used to digging in the sand. This is a pretty fun experience. That, and we don't have water bleeding out of the ground where I live. Everything drains. But I guess he was saying like there's a mountain behind the house here, and the water is just running on the top of a ledge rock, and then it just finds the path of least resistance, and that happens to be his basement. I should mention, this is my buddy's, it's actually his daughter's house. And his daughter and his grandson live here, and the basement flooded, and it actually burnt out their dryer. I think he said the dryer. So, yeah, that's a good idea. Point of egress. Hey, hit the off button on that laser so we can save the battery in case we need it. Put the ladder in the hole. Huh? Wherever you need it, bud. Wherever you can get to it quick. So, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm just running this bucket right along the top of that old pipe. I'm using it as a guide to get out to the road, and then we'll decide. Problem with this pipe, this cheap pipe, is it collapsed. It probably was broke since the day they put it in, you know, because they probably backfilled with all this rock and crushed it. So we're gonna put in schedule 40. I just wanted to dig up there and make sure that that's a T, not just the gutter. Looks like I ripped a hole in it. I got a piece of it right there, but that's alright. The rock probably pushed down in it. The rock. You smell what the rock is breaking? I want to get myself a little shelf here too. In case some of this dirt falls back. Or in case we gotta put cans of glue somewhere and want a ramp? No, I guess not. Yeah, he's walking in mud. The water's just bleeding out of the ground here. And that pipe. The pipe's full of water too. It's all backed up. They got 5 inches of rain here, he said. And it's coming out of the pipe. Hey, look at where it's coming out of that pipe. We probably breached the past the point where it was broke, or backed up, I mean. He had somebody try to come here and snake it. They pulled a bunch of roots and crap out. And my guess is the person who put it in. Hey, that's where the problem was. I just pulled a bunch of roots off of that. Oh yeah, that's, so they snaked it with a camera, and they said halfway across the yard the pipe was collapsed, and then he pulled a bunch of roots out with the snake. And the way the water's coming out of there like that, my guess is, I don't know if you guys can see it, my guess is that's That's where the water, that's where the problem was. Let me let this camera charge a little bit. I got a portable charger, and I'll check back in. All right, I left this last section of pipe in here because I was digging sideways, because the angle here, I was kind of tipping towards the ditch. The water's flowing though into the ditch on the road. Their pipe, I was digging straight, see, like straight, and then their pipe just turned like this, come over here. So when the time is right, I'm gonna continue straight. I'm gonna yank this one out, but we got a problem up at the house, and the problem is the ledge water is coming through the basement, won't stop.
How much you got for drop?
Huh?
Did you do how much you have?
Oh, I haven't checked yet.
What's that?
The drop. See, we're trying to eliminate that T because it's not glued. Somebody, whoever did it when he bought this house, didn't glue the T or any of these pipes together. They were just stuck together. So we're trying to take that T off down there. But the water keeps coming in. I didn't bring my muck boots. He was smart enough to bring his. If we dig around that, we might put a fern coat on it. But we want to get to that pipe. I think it's a see, what was happening was the gutter pipe was broke. It wasn't even connected there, and it was filling the pipe. Then it 90'd and went down in there, and then that one came over and 90'd down lower, which was kind of weird. So it was a 90 at the top, a T a little farther down, and it just filled that bottom T full of crap. You want me to row a little more?
Yeah.
It's flowing though. I should have brought my muck boots, but whatever, I'm stupid. That's okay. I did bring a spare set of boots, you know.
Yeah, we'll get socks.
I don't care about socks. It's a 5-hour ride home. I just put the heat on the floor, right?
Yep.
All right. Sorry I haven't been filming, but I'll show you real quick. I should have brought my muck boots, but like I said, when he said Maine was muddy, this Cape Cod boy didn't really take his word. What do you think, Captain? We didn't film gluing the pipes together because standing in...
All hands on deck.
Yeah. And we're 4 inches above where the old pipe was, we believe, because we ran this on top of it. You know, we only took out a few broken pieces, but I believe because they didn't glue these together, they didn't glue their joints on this. I don't even know what you call it. I don't use that crap. I don't even know what rating it is. But this is what I found in this piece. Okay, that's all root mat. What happens when you don't glue your joints is it works its way through the joint and just grows. And then it becomes like hydroponics, man. It just feeds off of the water and just keeps growing and growing. Next thing you know, it's like that thing in that TV show Stranger Things. But standing in that water and gluing pipes together was not something I could film at the same time. I mean, as it is, my camera's covered in mud just from me moving it around in the machine. So cover up the glue. What we're doing is we're sticking the ends of the pipes on that piece of wood while we cleaned and glued them. But you want to run that sub pump thing? You want to put a little dirt on here, then run that on top, or you want to just run it next to it? Me personally, I say when you already check this with the level and you got all the pitch and everything, run it right next to it. It's not like it's electric next to, you know, water line.
I just want to make sure it flows.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, I say put it next to one that you know flows.
Yeah.
You know?
That's working pretty clear now.
Yeah. I'm gonna clean this ditch out a little bit before I leave too.
See this right here? See, it's backed up where it comes out through that culvert.
Yep.
You need a little scrape right there too.
Yeah, it's like lightly flowing. Yeah, it's coming clean. Clean water. And he was saying that's all groundwater because we're sitting on ledge, the house. There's a drain in the floor in the basement. I'm not gonna bother to show you. You guys know what a floor drain, and it's dry now anyways. This is all groundwater. The basement under the floor has like some system or whatever. We didn't mess with that. We just tied into it. We eliminated the T at the house. I'll show you, because they had the gutters tied into this same basement drain system. But the problem is the gutter pipe over there come up and was broken and dead-ended. So it was just filling everything full of dirt. See? That pipe there. That pipe right there went over here and it 90'd down. It 90'd down to this T that was, you know, filled with dirt on the bottom. And that was the problem. And actually, that was the bottom T. We used the fern coat because I can hear him pushing the hose through. That was the T up top that teed that other gutter pipe. I don't know if you can see it. That white gutter pipe that goes over to the other gutter. And that's clogged full of dirt. So there was a T down there where that fern coat is. We tried to put a bell on there and glue it, but they're two different sizes. So we tightened it up real good with the fern coat. And we were toying with the idea of putting cement around it, but I don't think it's necessary. So, yeah. Look at this, Hey, what was this?
Oh my God, you did that?
Oh my God, Christmas lights? Santa's not coming. Oh, it's all rotted. Look at this.
Yeah, pull that thing right out of there.
Yep. I'm not getting one-handed stuff. Oh, here, all the rocks? Yeah, see, that was that broken plastic I was telling you. It was down in that bottom T. And that was...
That's what it looked like.
Yeah. That was at the very bottom. This was up top, so that's what clogged that. All that stone and everything going down there. That gutter pipe.
He's gonna take it all to the dump.
He's gonna take it to the dump? Cool. All right, well, let's backfill.
Well,
we gotta put that sub pump.
Yeah, we gotta...
that drain right there.
We gotta figure this...
Give it a heave-ho. Heave-ho!
We gotta figure this angle of the drain going.
Well, I'm not sure, because maybe we backfill this and have this pipe slightly go down. and just meet up with that down there. Because if not, you'd have to come along here and then 90 up and stub up here.
I really don't want a 90. I got 45s. I got two 45s, and I got a clean out that I wanted to put in there.
Yeah. All right. We'll figure it out. All right. We glued another one together because he has a sub pump. So we did an 1.5 inch one next to that one, and it sneaks up there. And now I'm gonna backfill it. But once again, trying to glue the pipes together while holding my camera was kind of tough. So that one's flowing, same length. They're gonna build something here like that out of stone, and then they're gonna cut it off when they need to. Anyways, all right. Gotta be careful, there's a lot of rocks here. Like that one. that's gonna be it for this one. That's all backfilled. It's gotta settle, and then they're gonna rake it. I'm just like pushing mud back and forth. It's not really working out too well. Then the big rocks that I found, I put them right there.
Nice job, buddy.
Those two pipes that are flowing flow out there. And I cleaned out this ditch, pulled the mud back up, so you can see the water's flowing. Culverts are a weird thing for me because where I live, we don't have them, like, at all. We don't have ditches on the side of the road like this. This is like more like country-ish. Yeah, so came over and dug this one out. That's a metal one, huh?
Yeah, it's all crushed.
What's the
I
matter?
had to flip it up.
It's all rotten, but it's flowing, huh?
That's why all these stones were here. There was a washout here last year that they just came and dumped a bunch of stones.
What good is that?
Yeah.
There was like a berm there that was stopping it from flowing.
Yeah.
I broke that berm and it started going to that one, so.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going out that way though. It's not really.
Well, the other end might.
Right here, isn't it? Can I get it over there with a shovel and just break it?
Oh, I think the problem is it's flowing, but the problem is this ditch needs cleaning out too. That's the problem. This ditch is full. I mean, packed full. I mean, I don't know. Nobody's maintaining this. The county. I don't know. I mean, there's water. I mean, it's slowly flowing, but yeah, I don't know. All right, I think we're gonna clean up the machine. I think we're gonna clean up the machine and call it good on this one. Catch you guys on the next one.